What's up, everyone? It's Dark Bull Algo, and thanks for joining me on another end of the day recap and tomorrow watch list building session. Today is Tuesday, October 12th, 2021, and what a crazy day in the market, right? We opened up pretty decent with futures. Nice runs throughout the day. Stocks like Tesla obviously broke the $800 level and had it sold off towards the end of the day, which is pretty typical. Overall, the market seemed to be pretty strong, or at least the stocks that I was looking at seem to be. So with that being said, I've got a couple stocks I want to go over. I also wanted to put some questions out to the chat group and see what y'all thought about me starting to do some technical indicator analysis videos and sharing them with you. I've got a treasure trove of tools available to me that I'd love to be able to share with you all. And we're going to go through the Smart Money Dark Pool and Block Trade algorithm software scanner. We're going to grab a couple of, I'm going to highlight some of the other features of Flow Trade besides just being able to see the algo. There's a scanner that shows divergence, right? We've got, there we go. Look at this guy. So throughout the day, I'm going to actually, I'm going to focus on this as well. All right, so that's what we're going to do. I'll ask in return for this information is you hit that like button, subscribe, go ahead and turn on notifications so that anytime we put out a new video, you're able to hear about it first. Quick intro and be right back. See you in a second. All right, welcome back. So what I want to go over is I've got a list of a couple stocks that I definitely want to check in on, and those include Airbnb, AFRM, SOFI, MGM, and possibly Tesla for the rest of this week. Okay, so really quickly, looking at AFRM, I really need the stock to quit being so strong. The stock is strong like bull, right? Nice over the last week, nice strong uptrend, making higher highs going into today. Today was the first day we failed to make a higher high or a higher low, so potential pullback is beginning. Hopefully we can break below this VWAP level at 132 for a quick flush down to 125, and we can continue back up after that. I have puts on it, that's why. No, but looking at it, it's a super strong stock. It ran to 2 ATR, right? It's currently just kind of upward channel, right? Going into today, we had a nice upward channel. Do we have a channel tool here? I think this might be a channel tool. Let's see what it does. Oh, hey, look at that. It is a channel tool. It's not the greatest, but it's a channel tool. So rising channel. This is not a bull flag. This is not a pennant. This is a rising channel. This is a bearish chart pattern. Okay. So let me see. Can I look at that? That's pretty sexy right there, right? That's pretty nifty. What that tells me is that at some point we're going to pull back, right? Because it's making higher highs. It's at 2 ATR, making higher highs and higher lows. It's going to need to pull back and revert to the mean, which is this 21 EMA right here, coming in at 122, which is VWAP, and so highest volume VWAP and the 21-day EMA. So I'd like it to pull back to previous support. That's healthy for the stock for continued uptrend, right? Stocks need to pull back to become healthy. I just like to play that little pullback. I'm not asking for a lot, but so what I'd like to see happen going into tomorrow, all depends on the market. Currently, we're in a bullish position, right? So if we were to look at this chart, we'd be like, oh, stack positive moving averages, 821, 34, right? We're about to get a 50-day, 15-minute crossover, right? That's a bullish, and we're above VWAP. So this is a very bullish pattern. If it hadn't have formed this bull flag at the end of the day, which this is a bull flag, you see here. So we have a 15-minute bull flag and a daily rising wedge or rising channel. So a bull flag can break out to the upside or to the downside. If it is right, if the moving averages are stacked positively, it's more likely it'll it'll break out to the upside. So if it does make that break, we can look at testing 145 again. Break above yesterday's high 146, right? And we can consider maybe a longer term run, but at 3 ATR, the stock doesn't like being at 3 ATR for too long, right? Every time it's broken out of it, it's pulled its way back in. So to the upside, we've got a 146 target, right? $6 move. To the downside with support at 137, break below 137. And I think that we have an opportunity to play, there you go. Below 137.78, we have an opportunity to play the downside to VWAP at 132. Below 132, we start to get pretty woody, right? So I'm going to grab this down here. I don't know. I kind of like it at that level there. Below 132.53. And then I think we start stair-stepping our way back down to 125. So that's a firm two ways. Looking at it on... Let's look at it on this perspective here, right? Pretty overextended. Let's check out one more. You know what? I'll look at IWM as well. Oops. Dang it. Sorry about that. I gotta figure out what to do with this boom so it's not just smack dab in the way of everything. Oh, 1 second. Got a computer over there that just decided it wanted to turn itself off for a minute. All right, so that is a firm, like I said. What it does overnight should be interesting. Bull flag going into the end of the day. Rally to 146 for potential pullback at 146, at least some profit taking. If we break down, we go below 137.78 for a move down to 132.50. Below that, 128, right? That's the move to the upside and the downside. All right, I'm going to look at the flow trade real quick just to show you also what is happening with a firm from the algo perspective. See, this algo is just trading with price action, right? Looks like a little head and shoulders possibly forming, which could be pretty nice for anybody who wants to grab this move to the downside. 131.18 is our regular block trade support. That's really the only one in the last couple days, right? That came in on the 7th, and let's see, we hit it on the 23rd, rallied up, touched it on, so it came in at 9, it came in at the open on the 7th, right? So that was a pullback to there, found support, and continued to move to the upside. Pull back, rally. We're looking for that next pullback and potential breakdown below 131. Okay. All right, that was a firm. I want to look at SOFI really quickly as well. We went over FUBU this morning. See if I can get it to line up. But basically, I was saying this is bearish divergence. So FUBU is definitely forming a head and shoulders. A little all over the place right now. Hold on 1 second. So I want to look at SOFI. I want SOFI for the long term. I posted something on Twitter about market manipulation. It had pinned at 18, or what was it, 18.99? Yeah, 18.99.19, 18.99.19 for 10 minutes. It was just ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. I'm looking to get SOFI long-term shares. This is a pretty good chart setup as far as being able to illustrate what the algo is going to show you. Currently, the algo is this is a strong uptrend, right? This is healthy rally pullback, right? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, right? As long as the algo is continuing to point upwards, the trend is your friend until the end, my friend. Anyway, we have a dark pool, regular block trade support resistance at 1883. That came in today, right towards the end of the day. So that's a very new regular block trade print. Below that, we have, we have a white line, which is a good time. Just kidding. There's a regular block trade and a dark pool block trade that print so close to each other, I can't draw two separate lines. That's going to come in. It's coming in at 1817, so that 1817, 1818 range, right? That's going to be our baseline support. The algo ran up, pulled back, used that as support, and is continuing to move on towards the upside. Below that, we have $18 dark pool, I love it when they do dark pools and block trades at a solid number. That just lets you know that large institutions are interested in this position, right? Looking at this longer term, this is a potential W, right? Back up, Wu-Tang reversal off of this $18 high or $18.25 high. Well, we broke through that, and like I said, momentum is continuing to pull us upwards. Those are really the only block trades that I think that are going to be important for this stock over the next little while. We do have a gap that's going to have to be filled off of the previous white line support at 1635. That gap is going to need to be filled at some point. I'm hoping that this one candle right here isn't going to be that gap fill candle, right? I'd like I like SOFI to pull back to a better value for me, since I believe I've already missed the move. So obviously, hope that I can get in at a good, decent price. If not, then, it is what it is. I'm not going to go chasing it at this point. Nice, strong two bullish bar play off of the daily top, heading to the weekly top at 2061 is the next resistance area for SOFI. And 20, let's just call it what it is. $20.67 followed by 21. Those are the levels for SOFI. That's these guys right here. Boom, that level. I gotta adjust this, and then right above it at 21. All right. So that's SOFI and AFRM. I wanted to showcase this scanner that we have built in right here for the next couple of minutes. I'm trying to keep these videos short for you. What we would do though is we've got the 15 bar scanner up, divergent scanner. Oh, that's gorgeous. Docusign. I'm buying that tomorrow. We are going to be looking at DOCU. Definitely. All right. So we're at the 1 minute algorithm. Price action sold off. We had bullish crossover divergence with the algorithm today at right around 11:30, which is 11:30 Eastern. So let me mark this up because I'm interested in Docusign for tomorrow. It's definitely on my top stock list right now. Look at this algo. Algo net buying, right? Nice strong uptrending channel. Get back over here. Right, nice strong uptrending channel. We have dark pool. We have a dark pool print at 255.33. That printed today right towards the close. Right, that printed at 1337. So right about here. Actually, right there. Look at that. Boom. As soon as the algo crossed that level, it printed. That's gorgeous. Oh, sorry. There we go. So that is the target, right? Previous low, dark pool print. Divergence occurred here. Price action is trading with the algorithm the whole way up. So it's not like we have a divergence play. We've got a momentum. Like I don't know. I got to figure out a word for it. Algo momentum play. Could possibly. I'll flesh that out a little bit. This is a previous low, as you can see over here, right? Obviously, that's going to be target. Look for support and resistance. Look for resistance at this level. If we can get through it and pull back with the algo continuing up, definitely be interested in taking Docusign from this level, 255.33 zone, up to previous high, whatever that ends up being. Playing this channel is what I definitely want to play. Let's check out Docusign on some charts here. Sold off, bounced off of the weekly. Oh, this is gorgeous. Bounced off the weekly Keltner channel bottom, rallied to the daily mid, rejected that level, pulled back to the daily bottom. Currently trading at the daily bottom, with the next logical move would be to go up and take out previous low. This is that previous low right here. This is what I'm talking about taking out. We take that out, and then we play this channel up to this previous high right there. This is what that move looks like. So The way that formulates is, I thought I had, I swear there was a drawing tool that was, this guy right here. That's path tool. I like this path tool, right? Rally, backtest, rally. This is the move I'm looking to play right there. Boom. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay. That move is 264 to 278. I think $14 move. Again, we got to get above this directional red SMA line. We sold off today. We started to rally back up. So, yeah, that might change things a little bit. So, every time I talk about rallying back to the mean, this is what I mean. I can never find a good example of it. Here's a perfect one. Docusign selling off, selling off, selling off, bouncing off the 200 SMA on the daily, rally up to the 21 EMA, which is this white line right here. We rejected off of that, and now we're coming back to back test. If this level here holds, this level of support holds, it's going to form what? What's it form? It forms the Wu-Tang pattern reversal. Tomorrow's Wu Wednesday. Join me in the morning. We will do some Wu, I don't know, Wu references. We'll do something fun for it, right? Maybe we'll do a Wu song in the background. Who knows? But this is the move we're looking for here. This is that move. This is the move I dream about right here. Catching it on this move to the upside, because this usually goes... It usually goes like that. Saving that post out on Twitter later. However, seeing this 200 SMA just threw a little bit of a wrench in my plan to play that rally, so may have to readjust some things here. All right, we can play the move from 255 to 262, taking profit and looking at what we want to do at that level. If we can get above this 263.89, I think we can go long. And that would be... Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. So there's that move. It probably... Yeah, it would need to be something like that. So that's the move we're looking for on Docusign. All right, so I think that's going to be it for now. The reason I did this video is mainly to show you, introduce you to the divergence scanner that's part of FlowTrade. I'm going to start using this more regularly in my videos. Also wanted to touch on AFRM, which is a, it's got a lot of interest, as well as SOFI. These two stocks, AFRM and SOFI, are definitely out there, very socially talked about. There's a word for it. Also introducing you to a play, Docusign. We're going to be looking at that tomorrow. If you want to go ahead and do your own due diligence on it tonight, definitely interested in it. And then finally, the last one I wanted to go over today is IWM. I believe IWM is beginning to set up for a nice move, right? Yes, it's trading in this channel. I can see the channel. I think everybody can see the channel, right? This giant channel right here. Right? Trading in a channel, but hey, at least we know that we've got an opportunity to come down to here, right? We can play this move, or if it's a reversal, we know that's going to be a break of this overhead resistance to go long. That's why I wanted to show you IWM. If you know how to trade advanced option strategies, point of control is 222, right? The 222, look at this. You can do an iron fly on this and just make money, right? Look at that. It's just so range bound. But the good thing about range bound is if we see a pattern, we can play the pattern, right? Rally to 1 ATR, pull back to 1 ATR, rally to the mid, consolidate. As these bands are contracting, know that when they expand, right, 1 ATR to 1 ATR, down to 1.5 ATRs. If we're playing the downside move, that one would have paid well. Then we would catch the longer move to the upside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, reversal, right? A, B, C, and then rally back down. This is like a cyclical cycle. I wish there was more of a, could we do this one? Let's see. So that's the end of a wave there. Let's see if we can get this to line up. Let's see. Down and up, down, right in there. I don't know. I think it's pretty legitimate. So that being said, I like IWM. Ready and fire signal on the daily. Right, this is a daily orange high compression squeeze on the Slingshot Squeeze Pro. It's been consolidating. When it does pop, it's going to rally to 1, 2, possibly 3 ATRs. So looking for that move from 222 to 234. A break above 234, and it's just going to explode upwards because of all of the consolidation that's happening here. So 234 is a high, 190 is a low, but really, come on. 215 is a low. 215, 220, 225, and 230. 220, 230. So we could do 210, 220, 230 iron fly. Just know that if it goes above 230, you're out. If it goes below 210, you're out. All right, that's it for IWM. This is the 15-minute IWM chart. Rallied up, rejected off that 200. 200 is going to be super important, right? Currently below the 50, below the 8, 21, and 34. However, we are in this cloud. If that cloud maintains support, right, this slingshot squeeze right here curls over and goes to the upside. Ready aim fire signal fires off. Then I think we go and test, right? We go and test 221, test the 200 SMA. Above that, we can go long, right? Reject off of this 50. Break this cloud, we can come back down here and go short. So there's IWM two ways. Let's see. Yeah, 221 is a pretty significant level for IWM. How did I not know about this before? How did I not know about that level there? And 221. So thanks for joining me. I'm out this time for sure. All I ask in return, hit that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, share it with your friends, families, neighbors, co-workers, everyone. Bring more people to the stream. Should we do a bring a friend day? Maybe. I don't want to copy somebody else's style, but that seemed to work pretty well. If you know who I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you all tomorrow morning, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. Stay safe, stay green, enjoy your night.